Hi everyone, this is video 4 of the Predator 212 series, and this time we're going to talk about the actual mechanical governor adjustment, not your speed setting like we did in the previous video. This is your actual governor arm adjustment on the governor shaft going into the engine. So, reasons you may have to do this, I already messed this one up on purpose. Unfortunately, it's not surging up and down, it's just wanting to over rev when you give it throttle, which can still be another example of what could be the problem could be, is that the governor needs adjusted. So usually a governor out adjustment will cause like a surging or a hunting, like it won't smooth out just quite right. And if your fuel mixture is right, obviously this is a new engine, new carburetor, so we know it's not that, so it's your governor adjustment. But anytime your throttle whacks up and you suspect a linkage problem or a spring or something, do this first. You want to rule out that governor. So right now, it'll start and run, but it will over rev, so we're not going to over rev it. If you notice, the throttle is just not responding right, and it's not wanting to idle right, and it's kind of surging at the idle a little bit. So we're going to go adjust the governor, and we'll show you what to do. On these, it's easiest to remove your gas tank. You don't have to completely remove it. You don't have to unhook the lines. You just got to take 2 nuts off this side and a bolt on this side, and your tank will move out of the way just enough to gain access to your governor arm. So right here underneath the tank, right close to your switch, you remove those 2 nuts, or 10mm, and up here you got to remove this bolt right here. You want to set your throttle to fast to get this out of the way. If you don't, it's going to be right there in your way blocking it. Take an 8mm with an extension on it and hook your spark plug wire just to give you a little bit extra access. That's this bolt right here. Take it all the way out. You have to give it like a weird angle. Throttle's still in the way. Get it on there like that. Remove it, get it loose. Then take a pair of needle nose and grab it and get it out of the way. So I'm going to take the bolt off and these 2 nuts off camera, and we'll move the gas tank. That's what the bolt looks like and the 2 nuts. And your whole tank is now loose. You can get it just out of the way enough like this to gain access to your governor rod here and linkage. Alright, so what's going on here? You got this bolt that goes through here, and that clamps this onto the rod that goes like this. This whole linkage moves with the throttle. So it just moves back and forth just that little bit, and that connects to the linkage rod going to the carburetor. It opens and closes the throttle. So what will sometimes happen is either this nut will work loose, or vibration will just cause this to get out of adjustment. Alright, with the gas tank loose and out of the way, if you really want to remove it, you can get full access to it. But you can move your governor arm here, and it moves the linkage that goes to the carburetor. So when you turn it clockwise, like this, it opens it up to wide open throttle. This way would be idle. So your adjustment's going to be done in the wide open position. So you want to loosen this nut right here, or in this bolt that goes through this. You don't have to remove it, just get it loose, back it out just a little bit like that. Now you want to take a large straight screwdriver, twist it like that to get that to spread apart just the tiniest bit. That allows the shaft to move inside it. You can see that it's moving based on that cotter pin that's moving. So what you want to do, if you got someone to help you, it'll be a huge help. Hold this at full throttle, wide open throttle. I'm pushing on the governor arm like that. You want to turn this, you'll feel it bottom out. You get just a little bit of adjustment there. And once that bottoms out in that position, tighten this up, or have somebody else do it for you while you're trying to hold everything. So you want to get it snug. You want to verify it's in the right spot before you can't move it. Get that pretty snug so it clamps down on there, and you should have it. That can be a little bit of a trial and error. If it's moved just a little bit, you get it back together and it's still not running quite right, you may have to do it again just to make sure, get someone else to help you. It'll make things way easier. Alright, so now we're ready to put the gas tank back on. So you're going to get your nuts on this side, get the bolt started, then tighten these up. Alright, so now we're back in range. I was expecting to have to fine tune the adjustment screw like we did on that other video, but it seems to be right there, so I must have got it right back where it's supposed to be at. They can be extremely sensitive, even if it's off just the teeniest tiny bit, like 1 or 2 degrees, it's going to mess things up. So, in an excessive case, it can actually break the internal parts of the governor because of the excess play inside it. So, alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope this helps you get your governor adjusted. If you got any style of Honda engine, any style of small engine, it's always very similar to that, just always in a different spot, as long as you're turning it in the direction that it opens the throttle in. That's how you set it up. Even on the old flatheads, you just turn the rod that's usually on the side in the way that opens the throttle on the carburetor, and turn the shaft in the same direction. In this case, it's clockwise on this, and you're good to go. So, hopefully this helped. Feel free to check out the other videos in this series and stay tuned for some more. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.